40 fight, and I have Crawford winning this fight. Crawford's going to win this fight doing something that nobody's done to Canelo.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. And it didn't take me going to camp to know this.
If he doesn't fight the one way that he's going to fight to win it, Terence Crawford has 6 ways he can win it. And my money will go on the man who has 6 ways to win it over the man who has 1 way to win it.
Maybe the same version of guy that's going to show up in September? No. I mean, Canelo, he didn't look as fit as he did his last fight. He looked listless. He looked like he didn't care. He didn't have the crowd behind him.
Shawn Porter expresses strong confidence that Terence Crawford will defeat Canelo Alvarez. He believes Crawford's training is on another level and that he will approach the fight with a strategy and execution never seen before against Canelo. Porter predicts that Crawford's speed, precision, and discipline will overwhelm Canelo, making this a historic performance that will stand out as one of the most dominant victories in boxing history.
If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
Though, if Crawford's going to win this fight, he'll surprise people in the fashion he does it in. Because a lot of people picking Crawford, they think foot speed and turn Canelo all night. And I'm like, nah, he's
born victor?
No, it's just he's definitely a lot better than the guys of the last couple years who have tried to beat Canelo that way, Billy Joe, Caleb. But even though he's better than them, it didn't that game plan, it just didn't work. So it's not gonna look like that if Crawford pulls this off. It's gonna look different than that, to your point.
Roy Jones Jr., one of the most respected voices in boxing, has made it clear that he sees Terence Crawford as the more versatile fighter in this matchup. In Jones's view, Crawford possesses 6 different paths to victory, each rooted in his adaptability, ring IQ, and ability to make in-fight adjustments. By contrast, Jones believes Canelo Alvarez has only one clear way to win by applying relentless pressure and landing his signature power shots. Jones emphasized that if Canelo fails to bring his absolute best on fight night, Crawford's tactical variety will overwhelm him. The Hall of Famer leaned toward Crawford in his prediction, explaining that versatility often decides elite matchups, especially when the skill gap is narrow, but the strategic gap is wide.
Right, he does have a chance, and I think he could be victorious. If he doesn't fight the one way that he's going to fight to win it, Terence Crawford has 6 ways he can win it. And my money will go on the man who has 6 ways to win it over the man who has 1 way to win it.
So you think Canelo has to kind of fight the perfect fight, right?
If he don't, he in trouble. If he does, he should be all good.
Let's talk about the weight a little bit, right? Because we all know everything you accomplished as a heavyweight. What is Terence dealing with right now?
I don't think Terence dealing with much of anything, because Terence did like I did as a heavyweight. He bulked up to the weight. He's been dealing with super middles and light heavyweights in training. If you can deal with them in training, you can deal with them in the fight. So the weight should not even be an issue.
Do you think Terence is that one fighter where he could accomplish what a lot of people are thinking is not doable? Is he that one fighter who's just wired and has that different DNA?
He is, and not only to mention is he the guy that can, he's already done it. How many 2 or 3 division undisputed champions have we ever had besides Usyk is a 2 division undisputed champ? This dude is a 3 division undisputed champ already, and if he win this, he'll be a 4 division undisputed champ. We may never see that again. See, people don't like to celebrate the reality when it's happening. They'll wait till the person dead and they talk about it. This man is the only 3 division undisputed champion that boxing has ever had. And we're asking, are we wondering, can he step up to a task? Really? Do you know who we're talking about?
Comedian and fight enthusiast Aries Spears offered his own historical take on the matchup, referencing decades of boxing history where top Mexican legends faced elite African-American fighters. According to Spears, in many of these high-profile encounters, the black fighters often emerged victorious. He pointed to the blend of slick defensive skills, counter-punching precision, and adaptability that historically has troubled aggressive, forward-pressing Mexican fighters, while Spears acknowledged that Canelo is among the most complete and battle-tested champions of his era, he framed this fight as another chapter in a long lineage of culturally and stylistically contrasting matchups where speed, defense, and ringcraft have had the edge.
You take a top-notch Hispanic fighter, put him against the top-notch black fighter, the black dude usually edges him out. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the Latino fighters, because look at the greats. De La Hoya, motherfucking
Roberto Duran,
Arguello, Felix Trinidad, what's my man's name? Chavez. So there have been legends, but 9 times out of 10, when the top Mexican legend takes on the top black legend, the black dude wins. Boxing and basketball is just something that niggas just, we got that wop that just, we edge you out. We edge you out. Duran lost to Hagler. He got knocked out so viciously by Hearns. The rumor is he's still waking up today. He lost he did the no mas with Leonard.
Yeah, no, I've been hanging out with Sugar Ray Leonard recently. We talked about that whole situation.
De La Hoya lost to Floyd. Yeah. He lost to Bernard. He lost to Sugar Shane Mosley. Usually the black fighters edge out the Latinos when it come down to it.
So basically you're saying Crawford's going to win because he's black.
I'm saying he's going to win because he's got the skills. But that black component, that's that extra juice.
That's that extra juice? I mean, look.
It's like the Batmobile when it's going fast, and then he hits the nitro button, and the flame shoots out of the back of the car and takes it to another level. Black dudes have the nitro switch.
Veteran boxing journalist Dan Rafael focused on Crawford's mental approach, highlighting that the undefeated champion is not only aware of the dangers Canelo presents, but welcomes them. Rafael noted that Crawford's mindset has always been built on embracing challenges rather than avoiding them. Instead of feeling pressure, Crawford uses the magnitude of such fights to sharpen his focus and elevate his preparation. Rafael explained that this mental stability could be a deciding factor. Crawford will enter the ring fully prepared for every possible scenario without being rattled by the occasion.
I was really excited that Terence Crawford, when we were going through some of the historical things that could take place if he wins this fight, what they would mean. And at the end of that part of the conversation, he says, there's a lot riding on this fight. Like, he knows it. I don't think he feels pressure from it. I think he embraces that. But I like to hear that the fighter understands the magnitude of this fight and embraces that and realizes, like the general public that follows boxing or the media, that this is a bigger deal than your average fight, and that he is keenly aware of that. So I love that. He was very, very well spoken, and we discussed a lot of different topics, and I think people will get a kick out of it. It's on our podcast feed. It'll be up on the YouTube channel, and I hope people check it out.
Sticking with Crawford, because I've spoken to a few guys in his team, and there seems to be this mindset where they really, really believe they're going to win this fight, and obviously every fighter that goes into any fight will believe they win this fight, but do you get that impression that they're in no doubt that this goes their way, and it's a case of just turning up for a payday?
Oh, absolutely. Terence Crawford has never been the kind of fighter that's just looking to take a fight to get paid. Yeah, he's going to get paid a whole ton of money, and so is Canelo Alvarez. But, you know, if you follow Terence Crawford, if you've watched the way he fights, watched the way he conducts himself, know him at all, even just a little bit, I can't claim to be like best buddies with him, but I got a pretty good feel for Crawford, having been around him so many times for all these fights he's had. There is 0.000% chance that he is coming into this fight with anything other than victory in mind. I mean, he really believes that this is his moment to shine and create a huge addition to what's already a tremendous boxing legacy. Besides just the money, I mean, Terence Crawford can take a fight against anybody, make a good amount of money. And so while that's important, of course.
That's it for today's video, so stay tuned until next.